Welcome back. So wherever you are in the world, if you're doing real estate photography, no matter who you are, you need a few basic tips that should be followed on every single shoot. These are just 5 simple, basic tips. It's so often forgotten though, so pay attention, follow these on every shoot, doesn't matter the house. We're gonna come with a lot more tips in 2024. I'm super excited. We're gonna get together with an interior designer, go through and do some detailed staging stuff with color schemes and just clearing countertops, stuff like that, what should and shouldn't be left. We're not doing that in this video. These are just basic tips, doesn't matter the house. Anything. If it's a $100,000 house or a $10 million house, these are the same things you can do on every single shoot. So let's get started. First thing, one of my number one pet peeves, see it all the time, toilet seat up. Don't leave the toilet seat up. Nobody wants to see the toilet seat up. Just looks bad in the photo. Doesn't matter, again, quality of the bathroom, whatever. Put the toilet seat down. Super simple. If you don't want to touch it, use your feet. Not that big a deal. So put the toilet seat down, tip number 1. Number 2, shades and curtains. So go into a house, open up all the shades and curtains. Every once in a while there's a seller that might not like a view for a personal reason out, next to somebody's house, and maybe we'll leave that one closed. But otherwise, as a rule of thumb, open the shades, open the curtains, get that natural light coming in, brightens everything up. If you're going into a vacant house, for sure, they usually have everything closed down. Don't leave it closed. Open those up. And use some common sense. If it's a house where they have stuff boarded up and they have everything right next to it, and it's going to make a mess and be a huge hindrance, then you don't have to open them up. But otherwise, if it's possible, open up those shades, curtains. It'll make your photos so much better. Tip number 3, following that with light, is lights. Turn the lights on. Lamps too. So everything, hallway lights, turn them on before you start to shoot. Because you want to light that hallway up as you're shooting the living room, because it's going to make a difference on the photos. You don't want to just light one room at a time. Go in, turn all the lights on. Usually I do a walkthrough. Turn all the lights on, find those lights, lamps, turn them on. Lamps, again, are great. They kind of lighten up those corners a little bit, add some texture and depth to the room. The only thing you got to be careful with there is color temperature. The big one, the color temperature of the bulbs, especially on your lamps. I see it quite a bit on a house where they have nightstands either side of the master bed, and one of them's a daylight temperature bulb and the other one's an incandescent temperature bulb. So you've got a yellow light and a white light either side of the bed. That doesn't look good. So then you leave lights off. Or I have swap bulbs out with a different room too, if you want to go to that level. But if that's the case, don't turn both lamps on. Leave them off or swap bulbs out. But yeah, turn all the lights on, make your photo so much better. Tip number 4, move trash cans. Nobody wants to see a Walmart plastic bag on a trash can sitting in a corner of a couple $1 million house. I see it all the time. Offices, bedrooms, whatever. People have trash cans all over the place. Hey, that's great. Fine. Take them out of the photos. Hide them around the side of the bed. Hide them somewhere. Super, super simple as you do when you walk through. Turn your lights on. Move those trash cans. Same thing in the kitchen. You might have a nice big stainless steel trash can, but it seems like it's always in a spot where it's on the edge of your frame. You're shooting a wide angle lens. It just takes up the whole frame. So get that trash can out of there, move it around the corner while you're shooting, or move it into a different room. I'm gonna add a little thing to that too, me personally, Kleenex boxes. There's certain houses I'll go into where there's a Kleenex box literally on every nightstand, every table throughout the house. I bet you there's some houses I can count 20 Kleenex boxes. Super simple. You don't have to, that's one I don't go and move necessarily on the walkthrough. Trash can I will. I'll move it around the corner, move it around the bed or whatever. I'm not gonna move a Kleenex box on the walkthrough. But if it's right front and center, in my shot, I'll just reach over, grab the Kleenex box, hold it in my hand, hit the shutter button, let it take the picture, put the Kleenex box back. Just that little thing. It's just a distraction on those tables. Again, tables, the clearer the better. We'll get more into that with more detailed stuff later with staging, but countertops, tables, whatever, the less the better. When people sometimes ask me, well, can I move anything? If I'm seeing things that are easily movable on tables, countertops, I get them moved. I usually don't have them move the Kleenex box. I'll just pull it out. But it's just one of those little things I like to move as well. So tip number 5, simple one, is mismatched towels, kitchens, bathrooms. Again, I've gone into houses, multi-million-dollar houses, and the towels are hanging there in the bathroom, especially the bathroom, and they're going to use their towels that they use every day, but there'll be a blue one and a yellow one. That does not look good. White looks best if you're staging. We're going to go, again, staging tips later on. We're going to talk about towels, different things like that to stage a house. But a house that hasn't been professionally staged, just watch that with the towels. If there's mismatched towels, either pull them both down or pull one of them down so you just have the one color there. But super simple tip that'll make the photos look so much better. Your bathrooms, your kitchens are your main things that sell a house, so we want those to look really well. And the bathrooms, towels, even a towel that's not mismatched maybe, but it's on the edge of your frame on a wide angle lens, It's going to get really big, distorted. I get that all the time on the sink, right or left side of the sink. You got your sink and you got your hand towel right there. Might look fine. Color-wise, it might look fine. In fact, I've done it with professionally staged houses where that's all white. Every towel in the whole bathroom is white, but that towel there looks really, really odd because it's right on the edge of my frame. So I'll just pull that towel off, shoot it, and then I'll put the towel back. So watch those towels in the kitchens and the bathrooms. So those are my 5 basic tips you should follow on every real estate shoot. No matter the house, follow those things. It'll make your photos so much better. So be sure to subscribe. We got lots more stuff coming 2024. Super excited. I'm not going to tell you what it all is yet. I've hinted, interior designer we're going to get with. We might be doing some print stuff that is downloadable. So be sure to subscribe. You sure don't want to miss it. And we'll see you on the next one.